Whatever truly happens to a dream deferred? A definitive answer to this question has not been reached. However, that does not stop many people from trying. Among these people are prominent writers Langston Hughes and Lorraine Hansberry. Their works, Harlem and A Raisin in the Sun, are particularly notable. Harlem is a poem about the different fates of a deferred dream and about the nature of deferred dreams. A Raisin in the Sun bases its story off of this poem's themes, with the nature of deferred dreams being explored through the plights of an African American family in the 1950s. In the play, the Younger family resides in a poverty-stricken South Side neighborhood of Chicago, and each member of the family has dreams of rising up in life and caring for the family. However, the way they go about this goal differs between each family member, and this creates conflict. Walter, the father of Travis and husband of Ruth, has aspirations of becoming the owner of a liquor store and providing for his family that way. His mother, Mama, on the other hand, wants to secure a future for her family by owning a house and fleeing the dilapidated state of the South Side. Ruth shares a similar goal, hoping to ensure her family's happiness and well-being. Benitha, Walter's sister, dreams of becoming a doctor and spreading social awareness among the African American community. These dreams conflict with each other once an insurance check for $10,000 ends up in the family's hands. While $10,000 is a substantial amount of money, it is not enough for all of them to realize their dreams. Ultimately, money can make a determined man make questionable decisions that have deep impacts, and this just may be the case with Walter Lee Younger. A Raisin in the Sun is a widely renowned and praised play, with Hansberry earning a New York Critics Circle Award after writing it. It is famed for its exposition of the issues of racial disparity in 1950s America. Specifically, the story focuses on the issues of blockbusting, housing manipulation, and cultural assimilation. In the story, the Younger family faces each of these issues and struggle through them. It is through the family's struggle with Mr. Linder, Benitha's ideals clashing with Mama's, and Walter's brash financial decision that the issue appear and are highlighted. In particular, Mr. Linder offering the Youngers money in exchange for not moving into the neighborhood exposes the racism-fueled housing discrimination faced by minorities in mid-20th century in America. Other issues of this nature include blockbusting and gentrification. Blockbusting is the process of selling a home for cheap once a minority moves into a neighborhood and then moving into another neighborhood. Gentrification is the process a neighborhood goes through when wealthy individuals move in and rent goes up as a result. Each of these contribute to the formation of segregated, low-income ghetto communities in one way or another. Let's take a look at one of the most impactful characters from the play, Walter Lee, and analyze them.
Where you been, son?
Made a call.
To who, son?
To the man.
What man, baby?
The man, Mama. Don't you know who the man is?
Walter Lee?
The man. Like the guys on the streets say. The man. Captain Boss, Mr. Charlie. Oh, Captain, please, Mr. Boss Man.
Linder.
Here we see Walter being emotional and spiteful. He is very clearly distressed, seeing as he sarcastically pretends to act as a typical black servant worker. He has a pattern of doing such things when life doesn't go his way. He often went into emotional fits when Ruth, Mama, or Benitha question his actions or motives.
That's right. That's good. I told him to come right over.
For what? What did you want to see him for?
We going to do business with him.
What are you talking about, son?
Talking about life, Mama. You all always telling me to see life like it is. Well, I laid there on my back today and I figured it out. Life is just like it is. Who gets and who don't get. Mama, you know it's all divided up. Life is. Sure enough, between the takers and the tooken. I figured it out finally. Yeah. Some of us always getting tooken. People like Willie Harris, they don't ever get tooken. And you know why the rest of us do? 'Cause we all mixed up. Mixed up bad. We get to looking around for the right and wrong. We worry about it and cry about it and stay up nights trying to figure out about the wrong and right of things all the time. And all the time, man, them takers is out there operating, just taking and taking. Willie Harris? Shoot, Willie Harris don't even count. He don't even count in the big scheme of things. But I'll say one thing for old Willie Harris. He taught me something. He taught me to keep my eye on what counts in this world. Yeah. Thanks, Willie.
What did you call that man for, Walter Lee?
Called him to tell him to come over to the show. gonna put a show for the man, just what he wants to see. You see, Mama, the man came here today and he told us that them people out there where you want us to move, well, they so upset that they willing to pay us to not move. And oh, Mama, you would have been proud of the way me, Ruth, and Benny acted. We told him to get out. Lord have mercy, we told the man to get out. Oh, we was some proud folks this afternoon, yeah. We were still full of that old-time stuff.
You talking about talking them people's money to keep us away from moving in that house?
I ain't just talking about it, baby. I'm telling you, that's what's gonna happen.
Oh God, what is the bottom? Where's the real honest-to-God bottom so he can't go any farther?
See, that's the old stuff. You and that boy that was here today. You all want everybody to carry a flag and spear and sing some marching songs, huh? You want to spend your life looking into things and trying to find the right and wrong part, huh? Yeah. You know what's going to happen to that boy someday? He'll find himself sitting in a dungeon, locked in forever. And the takers will have the key. Forget it, baby. There ain't no causes, ain't nothing but taking in this world. And he who takes the most is the smartest. And it don't make a damn bit of difference how.
Here we see that Walter has noticeably been damaged by the loss of his money to Willie Harris. After such an event happened, Walter thought on the matter and came to a conclusion. He believes in this conclusion so much that he attacks anyone who shows slight resistance to his way of thinking. It is understandable to be upset over such a loss, but the way Walter reacts is quite extreme. He is stubborn in his way of thinking so much that he is willing to cause harm to his family if he believes what he is doing is right.
You're making something inside of me cry, son. Some awful pain inside of me.
Don't cry, Mama. Understand. That white man is going to walk in that door able to write checks for more than money than we ever had. It's important to him and I'm going to help him. I'm going to put on a show, Mama.
Walter's sentiment in this line is representative of how many African Americans felt in the situation that they were in. This brings up the question, how do we prevent from such things from happening? How do we prevent housing manipulation and stop racial inequality in home ownership? When we look at this question, it is important to ask why this is the case. For this reason, I asked a few people about their thoughts on the matter, and the majority of their responses had something to do with making new laws and regulating real estate agents and landlords so that they do not have the power to manipulate neighborhoods in such a way.
Son, I come from 5 generations of people who was slaves and sharecroppers, but ain't nobody in my family never let nobody pay them no money. That was a way of telling us we wasn't fit to walk the earth. We ain't never been that poor. We ain't never been that dead inside.
Mama's disappointment in her son comes from a place of pride. Her family has never stooped to such lows, and the moment when she relinquished her matriarchal position of the family, Walter decides to throw all of that away. Her status as the matriarch, or female leader, is important because she sees that Walter is going to use against everything she did as the head of the family. She trusted him with her power, and she felt betrayed.
Well, we are dead now. All the talk about dreams and sunlight that goes on in this house, it's all dead now.
What's the matter with you all? I didn't make this world. It was given to me this way. Hell, yes, I want me some yachts someday. Yes, I want to hang some real pearls around my wife's neck. Ain't she supposed to wear no pearls? Somebody tell me, who decides which women are supposed to wear pearls in this world? I tell you, I am a man, and I think my wife should wear some pearls in this world.
This last line of speech reflects how Walter is a product of his time and an assimilationist. He believes in the cultural sentiment that a man's wife should have pearls. He does not try to fight this sentiment, but live up to it. This could be a negative thing and a positive thing. On one hand, being an assimilationist can help one to adapt to society and help in financial success. On the other hand, being an assimilationist is not conducive to helping change harmful societal structures. Overall, Walter Lee Younger is a hot-headed fool. His heart is in the right place, and he does care about his family's well-being. This is shown by the lengths he goes to make sure his family has a secured, happy future. He shows this again when he talks to Travis about his transaction, in which he truly believed would work. He does truly care about his family, especially when it comes to Travis, since his actions are driven by his desire to give him a better future. Every so often, Walter shows that he is a loving father and a caring family member. This, however, can be overshadowed by his faults. He lets his emotions get the best of him at times, and he can make quite rash decisions. He is also quite stubborn and will not let anyone interfere with what he is doing. The overarching lesson that Walter teaches is that one must not be so stuck in their own ways and let their emotions get in the way of them realizing their dreams.